Hello everyone, welcome to new episode. This time I'm going to talk about world food and also how it impact on our health. First of all, let's start from Bangladesh. People in Bangladesh they eat rice, curry, meat, vegetables, fish, poultry, this sort of thing. They use flatbread for breakfast, and of course normal food across the globe which are widely available in our country also available. In India, we people normally they have roti, which is flat bread, rice, curry. In Pakistan, people mostly prefer flat bread with chana, probably vegetables, meat, poultry. It's like curry type of style, but from Afghanistan to Middle East, everywhere uh, people prefer eating bread, fish, not a lot, but poultry and chicken, and also they prefer a lot of meat. But if you go to Mediterranean region, you will be able to see most of the people they prefer more vegetables rather than having more meat and rice. So they prefer more vegetables, which is healthy. And from Italy to England, this European region, people prefer stew, roast beef, roast chicken, pot roast beef. They prefer casserole. They prefer um, oven baked food, oven baked bread, or sometimes like pizza, pasta. This sort of food they prefer in um, Europe. In of course in German sausage is very popular, and also alcoholic beverages in um, Europe and America is very popular. America is mostly America mostly they prefer fast food like McDonald's, KFC, Burger King, this sort of companies food, uh, but these are not really very healthy. Always causes problem for the heart and also increases the risk of a stroke. Well, these are the food. There are some national food would I would say people normally they have in their country, like in England shepherd's pie, in mm, Italy maybe lasagna, in China maybe noodles, in Japan maybe sushi, in Bangladesh maybe curry. So these are the common food in across the globe, what I can say. Thailand, maybe green curry, Thai green curry. So these are the food which are available across the globe for different nation and different country. The cooking method is a variety of method they have, but I want to discuss is about how it impact on our health. uh, it has a huge impact on our health because of the food we eat. Sometimes we can't digest it because we overeat. We shouldn't be eating food excessively, because excessive eating can cause digestion problem. And also the food we have is gonna be wasted because we will have stomach trouble. We need to go to use toilet again and again. It's not good. So we have to maintain our diet. Is like Prophet Muhammad said. Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, like, you have to have one part food, another part water, and another part empty in your stomach. Then this food gonna be easy to digest. That's why we should be following this principle and these rules of discipline of eating habit. There are some food which are very important for our health. For example, carbohydrate. it gives us energy. um, Protein, it repairs our muscle mass, it grows our muscle. And also fat, which also gives us energy. And there are some vitamins and minerals and electrolytes which are also important. For example, vitamin A is important for our eye. We can find it from small fish. And also B from different sort of yellowish fruits, or yellow colored vegetables. Got plenty of vitamin B, vitamin C, like citrus fruits. If we take citrus fruits, we can have plenty of vitamin C, which are very important and vital for our immune system. Vitamin D, which we can get from the sunshine. Vitamin E, which we can get it from the egg. Iron, we can get some sort of leafy greens. And also magnesium is available in some leafy greens. From red spinach we can have iron. From bony fish, from sea fish, we can get calcium. And also there are plenty of vegetables where all sort of vitamins and minerals are available. Electrolyte, for example, from the coconut juice we can have potassium. There's some certain food from where we can get magnesium, which are very good for our heart. Of course, we take sodium, which also good for our hydration. Sodium, if we take in our food, that helps us to be hydrated, which is good. So these are the mineral, vitamins, and all those things. Electrolyte, these are very vital food for our health. And if we have deficiency of this thing in our body, we may have a problem. For example, lack of vitamin B, we will be very skinny, we will have a mouth ulcer. For lack of vitamin C, we will have a different sort of disease, because we will have not very strong immune system, we will have a weak immune system. With calcium and vitamin D is very good for our bone growth. So all the vitamins and minerals are very essential for our body. We need it from different sort of food. But if we do not take properly this thing, we gonna have shortage of it. But if you take plenty of this, we may have imbalance in our body. But there is a process, is called homeostasis. They regulate it, and they manage it, and how our body will preserve these vitamins and minerals. There are some certain food which we should be avoiding. For example, leafy greens. If you have gut, we should be avoiding these leafy greens sometimes, because this can increase the uric acid, so we will have a problem. And also, if we are diabetic, we should be avoiding carbohydrate like rice and bread. This thing increases the glycemic index. And also we should be avoiding potatoes, carrots, which are cultivated underneath the soil. They increase the glucose in our blood, so it may be or it may cause harmful effect those who are diabetic. If you are if you have asthmatic problem, for example, allergen problem, if you take plenty of aubergine or prawn, hilsa fish, beef, egg, dark egg especially. This may can cause allergic problem, or sometimes milk, banana also causes allergic problem too. So we should be avoiding this food. So, and the next we can talk about when breastfeeding mom feeding their child, they need plenty of calcium and vitamin D. They should have calcium from seafood, from some dairy product. They can have it, and they can increase the calcium production secretion to their body. And also menopausal women, they need plenty of calcium and vitamin D as well, because they have shortage of calcium and vitamin D. And those who young generation are having conjugal life, they wanted to have baby, they need folic acid. There are some certain food folic acid which are available, and also there are some certain food where iron is available, like red spinach. These are very essential for women, those who wish to have baby. And also if you want to avoid hypertension or heart disease, just keep carrying on vegetables, not to have a lot of meat, red meat. Just avoid beef and mutton. 1 year, if you keep continue like that, sorry, your hypertension and heart disease will gonna go away. So these are the thing that food if we avoid and if we take, we can be healthy and we can avoid some sort of diseases. And there is a very important thing which we need to do in order to improve our circulation through our body. We need to do some aerobic exercise, for example walking, swimming, maybe hiking, cycling. This sort of exercise, if we do, that will gonna increase our circulation throughout the body, which is good. That will also reduce the LDL level from our body. So these are very important matter that we need to remain in our mind. Now I'm gonna discuss about necessary of some certain food for different age people. For example, baby, they need milk. Of course, mother's milk is the best, but if they cannot manage to get it, then of course they have to have alternative source. And then those who are teenager, growing age, they need plenty of protein, because protein help to grow the muscle, protein, and also they need to grow. That's why their bones are also growing. They need calcium as well. They need vitamin D. They need mainly calcium, vitamin D, and protein. Yes, we need carbohydrate, because we need carbohydrate for what? We need some energy. Every day's work we need to do, and that's why we need carbohydrate. We need plenty of glucose in our brain, and glucose come from the carbohydrate, because when it goes to our stomach, when we digest it, it goes to the liver, and liver restore the glucose, and when we need it, we use it. But there is a relationship between glucose and insulin, because when we have insulin in our body, insulin is going to help us to use the glucose, and we get the energy. So without insulin, we won't be able to use the glucose. For example, type 1 diabetes, those who they don't produce any insulin, they need to have insulin regularly, and they need to reduce carbohydrate intake, and they need to do some exercise as well to reduce glucose from their body. We need fat as well sometimes, so we need to digest it, because it gives us energy. For example, HDL is a kind of lipid which we use. It is good lipid. It is good for our health. And also omega-3 fatty acid, which is also good for our heart and also brain function. mm, in order to keep our brain cognitive function active, we need plenty of sugar, um, and that comes from different sort of food. But if we keep continuing plenty of fizzy drink, which is like soft drink, which we say, it has got like artificial flavor, which you feel good when you take it, but this artificial flavor and color also damages the kidney. So these are not really good. And also excessive use of glucose, which can cause hypertension, which is also not good. And then we can talk about those who are very old people. Older people get very weak. They need some food which can help them to restore their energy. For example, they need to have milk. They have shortage of vitamin B1, B6, B12, which is B vitamin they need to have, so they can get it from yellowish vegetables and fruits. And also I will talk about the alcoholic beverages. Sometimes in European community they like to have red wine, rose wine, white wine. They like to have lager, they like to have champagne, they like to have vodka, they like to have whiskey, brandy, tequila. These are the alcoholic beverages. Some of them have like up to 40% alcohol, which if we drink too much alcohol, what is going to happen? This alcohol is going to destroy our liver. We may have a fatty liver with this alcohol, excessive alcohol. And also when we drink too much alcohol, our frontal part of our brain stop working, get very much fatigued, very much weak. And sometimes in where if you country wise alcohol intake are not tolerable, because if I drink alcohol, I can't adjust with this alcohol. So many people, they are not capable of adjusting with this. I mean, adjusting means by some people get very much energy with this alcohol, some people get very much weak with this alcohol. By the way, alcohol is not good anyway, and it has glycemic index in compare with fizzy drink or soft drink. It has less glycemic index. But there's a good thing is about it has got like plenty of juice from the grape, which are good. Beer, they have vitamin B12, which is also good for your muscle strength. So these are the thing actually about alcoholic beverages. But above all, if you compare with this all this health issue, alcoholic beverage should be avoided, because the benefit it has worse condition that we can face. If we get habituated with this drink, we may lose our money, we may lose our career, we may lose our family, and that's not good. We have a big trouble, a lot of problem will come to our life if we get very much used to with this alcoholic beverages. And also another culprit is smoking. Smoking tobacco, which causes very harmful effect on different aspect of our life. For example, smoking causes us to waste money, which is difficult to earn money. And also it has health impact. For example, lung disease, lung cancer is one of the reasons for smoking. And also there are various component with the tobacco smoke. It goes to our brain and it has like 200 particle, which can cause significant damage to our immune system. For example, apart from the lung disease, if you have cough, if you are a chain smoker, it will difficult to go away. It will not sometimes not go away. It will be part of your life. If you are a smoker, sometimes chain smoker, they smell so bad. It is very difficult to go near them. So smoking is a bad habit which is not good for our health. So I will talk about some bad impact of sedentary life, because this thing must needs to be revealed. Because if we live in a sedentary lifestyle, for example in a flat where we do not go out for 10 days, living in a cage, like living in a prison, this is not good for psychological health, and also not good for physical health, because we don't do physical exercise, and also we use all the time cars when we are especially in city. We don't really want to walk, and this causes our fat not to burn, and also excessive fat, which causes different sort of diseases. Because when you do not do the exercise, we get overweight, we put on some more weight, and this is not good for our health. For example, if you are too fatty, I mean if you get too weight, then we have problem with our knee. We may have knee pain, because the load we have in our body, knee is not capable of taking those weight. I mean those knees get fatigued with this thing. And also we may have back pain problem, because if we sit down for a long time with the chair, this may can cause back pain, not good for our health at all. And also obese people have a lot of issue with getting pregnant. I mean those who are female obese, well, they have a PCOD, diabetes. They can't sometimes have baby because they are too obese. So basically obesity is like a disease. Some people eat less food but still they get weight. The main reason is that some people are genetically genetically they are like that. So they eat less food, they get still heavy weight. Is for the reason because they don't do exercise. I guess if they do more exercise, it is going to be helpful for them to reduce the weight, especially running and cycling, and also going for swimming. This can cause them to lose weight, which will improve their working capability and also have a happy life. This psychological factor are very important, because when you live on a home, like in a flat, we don't go out, we don't do exercise, we don't meet with new people. So this may can cause problem with our health issue. For example, if we don't meet with people, when you meet with people, hormone release from our brain. When we have baby, hormone release from our brain. When a mother, breastfeeding mother, feed to her child, I mean breastfeeding, this may increase some sort of hormone. And also when we are in love, this gives us some hormone secretion from our brain. When you are stressed, this gives us some hormone in our brain. It goes to the whole body. These are the hormone which we need to keep happy life, keep us stable. For example, there are certain hormone which regulates which regulates our females, those who are girls, their menstrual cycle. So if they are happy with their life, it will gonna be good. But if they are not happy, there will be a lot of issues with their health. We can control so many hormones with our happy life, with our exercise, with our communicative competence, with our conversation, with our enjoyment, laugh, smile. This sort of thing releases so many hormones in our body, and that goes to brain, and eventually it reaches to its final destination, which is called the cell, and it has a cellular response. For example, breastfeeding mother can have oxytocin released, which is good. When people are in a good relationship, they have dopamine released. When people are overexcited, they have a serotonin released. When they get scared, they have maybe epinephrine, norepinephrine. This sort of hormone get released. Sometimes when they are stressed, adrenal gland releases some hormone. So psychological things are very much related with the hormone release, and these hormones are very vital for our health. If we exercise, we can regulate insulin. Insulin is a kind of hormone. So there are also certain factors related with the hormone which we can control by our own without medication. And also I have seen in various places, young generation, they use certain hormone to grow their muscle. For example, some gymnasium, I have seen some people, they want to build their body, they want to expose their body, so they take steroid, testosterone, which is not good. This artificial thing may cause significant impact on their health issue, and they can have heart diseases, and they can have stroke anytime, and they mostly young people die with this sort of thing. They get overexcited, they do this sort of thing. And also sometimes I found it like young unmarried girls, they want to have better looking, so they are, if they are very skinny, they take vitamin B complex in order to gain weight, and they also take a steroid for their skin looking more glow. They use some artificial chemical. They use skin brightness cream, which are also not good. So steroid, what is going to happen if we take a steroid? Our body will we will get weight, but we will have a lot of water in our cell, which can damage the kidney. And also some sort of cream which for fairness, it's not good for our skin at all, because it can cause cancer. All I can tell, if anyone wants to have better looking, not to go to sun. If sun exposure can darken the skin. And vitamin B complex, sometimes overtaking vitamin B complex, hypervitaminosis will not going to be good for anyone. This has a significant impact on our health issue. It may can cause infertility. Body can get weight, too much fat can develop in the body. So why do we want to get this sort of thing? So basically, anything relating with if we have deficient, we can fulfill with this deficiency with drugs. But if we take regular food intake and proper food, we would not have any problem. So we can control our health, we can control our diseases, and we can be happy life with our food intake. And now I'm going to talk about some different issue, because which are global concern also. For example, eating organic food and eating artificial unhealthy food. um, Nowadays young generation, they prefer fast food. For example, they prefer pizza, pasta, southern fried chicken. They also prefer um, mm, potato fry, which has got a lot of oil, lot of carbohydrate. Excessive eating those food causes problem to the gut, because our gut sometimes not capable of having a lot of oily food. Shingara, samosa, and also roll, this has plenty of oil on it. So when we have it, our gut are gut not capable of handling this thing. So subsequently result is we have stomach trouble, and when we have stomach trouble, we need to go to use the toilet. So what we have eaten, that's all go to toilet. It's not going in our blood. It's not going to our cell. So this also not good. And having organic food with a limited amount, that is very good. But organic food are very expensive and are also not available, because we have a vast number of population in our country. Population is rising. This increased number of population require plenty of food. That's why we have farm, broiler chicken, um, and the fish which come from the uh, the company where they produce farming. um, it's not natural, which comes from the river. River fishes are very rare and also very expensive, so many people cannot afford it. um, and also artificial fertilizer and also pesticides, these are being used in the crops. So if we take this sort of thing, it goes to our blood, and it goes to cell, and it has a negative impact on our genetic condition. We have a genetic condition which is a disciplined manner, and this chemical, these changes on environment, it create a bad and negative effect on our genetic system. So many people are having cancer or other genetic disorder which are related with this artificial food. As I said before, that artificial color on cake, this can damage the kidney. And also excessive this food which increase our body fat. It's not properly regulated with our body mass index. So this with our age, our muscle growth and our body's growth are too high. This also risk for heart diseases and stroke. Mostly there are 5 or 6 diseases we have which are very common. For example, gas problem, we have acidity, and we have digestion problem. So these are related with our stomach. Then we have hypertension, stroke, then we have asthma, and then we have some certain diseases related with women and children. So by regulating our proper food management, we can control gas problem, we can control hypertension, we can control diabetes, we can control iron deficiency, vitamin deficiency, we can control so many problems. And when we don't have these diseases, our immune system gets strong, and any other diseases, when they come to us, we can just fight back very easily. and also we can stay younger if we eat more vegetables rather than eating more meat and poultry will be very good. But make sure that our gut has capability to adapt with those vegetables, otherwise it's not going to be good. And also I need to mention one thing: there are some certain food which are cytotoxic, but vegetables with organic fertilizer uh, are very good